Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special reading vlog. Today, I am talking to you from my bed because it is freezing outside. It is rainy, it's windy, it's miserable, and I am really cold. So, I didn't want to get out of bed. So we're just chilling here. We're just having a good time in bed. Louis is with me in the middle of cleaning himself, so I won't show you that because that's just rude. Are you right, buddy? Anyway, so for today's reading vlog, it is a special one, as I mentioned before. I've hinted at this special TBR video for quite some time now, I think maybe 2 weeks. And it is finally coming to fruition because I decided that because it is windy and rainy and miserable and horrible and freezing outside. Also, I might just want to clarify. It is freezing by my standards because I am a girl from the tropics, okay? The coldest that we get is sometimes 15 degrees, and that's on like a really good day. Otherwise, our normal temperature sits at about 28 degrees throughout the year. And outside, it's currently 9 degrees, so I'm freezing my little tushy off. I was going to get up and film some videos today, but, your girl is frozen and doesn't want to put on makeup or go inside the very cold bathroom. So we're staying in bed and reading all day. Excitingly, I'm going to be reading. If I just blinded myself. Let's put you here for a sec. Yep. That's a good angle. Oof, cat hair. The book that we are going to be reading for today and over the weekend is the heavy one, The Poppy Wall by R.F. Kuang. I thought that because it is horrible and miserable and rainy, what better time to start a fantasy novel that is going to rip my heart out, apparently. So let's just get into this. I don't know exactly too much about this. I know that it is inspired by, I think, a Chinese wall, possibly. Let's just have a look at the synopsis, shall we? I just know that everybody who has read this book has, 1, loved it, 2, cried over it, and 3, just like freaked out real bad. So yeah. Ooh, okay, so we have a sort of, I'm going to guess, like a montage, training montage, because our main character goes to a military academy. Interesting. Where she'll learn of the drug-fueled shamanic powers thought to be a myth. And yeah. Interesting. You can see Louie in the background, that's cute. So yeah, let's get into this. I am excited. I don't know what to expect, but I hope you guys enjoy the video. I am filming this on my phone because my camera's all the way over there and I'm cold. I'm really cold. So yeah, it's a really cool map. Look at that. Look at how horrible and rainy it is outside. Ugh. Alright, so as you can see, I have showered, I braved the cold, and I am only about 16 pages through The Poppy War, and so we've had trigger warnings for drug smuggling, drug abuse, prostitution, sex trafficking in a way. I don't exactly know. It's not an arranged marriage, but like when young girls get sold off to old men to marry. That's in this. I don't know what the content warning is for that. That's happened, but so far, not too much is actually happening yet, apart from our main character Rin is now attempting to study for this really, really big, hard exam to, I think, go to like an academy, and like 20,000 students apply for it and like do the exam to try and get in, and only 3,000 actually make it through. And in the Providence that Rin lives in, it's a lot of farmers and like metal workers and stuff, so they're not really focused on like education. Whereas Rin wants to try and get out and go to this academy because she likes education. So it's interesting to see that sort of element play in, and the fact that she's also a war orphan, so she doesn't really have much. She doesn't really have like a leg to stand on type of thing. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts so far. Um, I will let you know if I have any other opinions. Hello. So I am a mess. Jeez Louise. Ugh. So, because I was awoken very rudely this morning at 6 a.m. when I went to bed, slightly wine drunk at midnight, I took a nap just now. It was only a short one. I think it was about 2 hours long, maybe. Yeah, that's quite short for me. But I am now on to chapter 4 of The Poppy War. I am around 60 pages in, which is really not much whatsoever. But I'm hoping to at least get to 200 pages today. Maybe 300, depending, because it's only a 500-page book. So if I get to 300 today / tonight, that means tomorrow I will only have another 200 pages left to read, which that's not that much. So, yes. But I woke up, I have made myself a coffee because I can't get it. Made myself a coffee because I needed it. God, I love coffee. So far, in the Poppy War, our main character Rin has gotten to the academy. I want to say it's Singard, but I could be wrong. She's arrived at the academy. She's had her first day of classes. Yeah, she's had her first day of classes. She's met some of the other classmates that she have that are all possibly going to disappear within the next few months. Child, stop screaming. And yeah, I find it rather interesting that they have this whole garden in the academy that's filled with all of these plants that can be turned into drugs. So obviously the poppy flower can be turned into opium, which is obviously a very big drug specifically for this time, in this book. And one of the rules my house just lost power. That's weird. I will talk to you when I find out what the hell just happened. No clue as to why we've lost power. Um, my neighbours have also lost power, so that's interesting. They must be working on the power lines or something. But this vlog is just turning into a mess. When will I be able to film a good vlog that isn't a mess? I don't know. It will be a miracle when it happens. I'm going to go and read now, because that's all I can do, because I have no power. At least that's one good thing. We have power now. So it's been about, I think, almost an hour, maybe an hour and 20 minutes or so that we were without power. I had just stopped reading for a little bit to edit a video, and yeah, the power's turned on, so that's great. So I have made quite a bit of progress in the Poppy War. I am 137 pages in. It's going good. They are in the middle of doing these like exams for each of the subjects, and if they pass, then that means that they can stay. But that also means that one of the masters of each of the subjects will then choose them if they want them as an apprentice. So it's very, very high stakes at the moment. We've had a couple of... Now, trigger warning for talking about periods and blood and stuff. I'm going to talk about this for the next like minute or so, maybe 30 seconds. I will let you know when you can turn the unmute me. But basically, our character, she's 15, turning 16, and because of the lack of sexual education that they provide in her providence, she had no idea what a period was. And just the way that they described it, they were like, oh, this is just your uterus getting rid of its inner lining. And she's like, what the fuck? I love it. I love it. I hate my period. I wish I could get rid of it. So I love that bit. But then shit happens and it's just very... It was a bit of a shock to me. I wasn't expecting it. And I want to say something, but I also don't want to give it away because it could be a spoiler. But at the same time, I want to say that it's a little bit triggering. Okay, this is a little bit of a spoiler, but it's not like detrimental to like the plot or anything. Or at least I don't think. But basically, they give her a concoction that will make her uterus like self-destructs, basically, so she won't have to deal with having a period. And then when she becomes old enough, they will then do a surgery to take the womb out. And our character Rin is so hell-bent on trying to pass this academy and prove that she is worth it and that she's not just some like peasant, country bumpkin, that she just like takes this concoction and is done with it. Like, she didn't even think of like the possibility of her having children in the future. She just took the stuff, and I'm like, holy shit. Like, I'm turning 23 this month, and I still don't think I want to have kids. But I mean, I haven't had a partner, so I don't exactly know if I can still say that, because I haven't had like a situation where it would make me think, oh, I can have kids. And I'm just like, oh my god, this child has just thrown away her ability. And I don't know, it was just really jarring. And I really hope that it's not triggering to anybody who has problems trying to conceive children. So I guess that is a bit of a trigger warning there. Yeah, like, I don't have any triggers for that, but it was just very... like, I just wasn't expecting it. But anyway, I'm going to take a little bit of a break right now because I've been sitting here for about an hour solidly just reading. I also finished the Taylor Swift album. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It reminds me of her old stuff, which I much more prefer. I think the last album that I really enjoyed of hers was 1984. So yeah, and even then I think it was only a couple of songs on there. So yeah, I'll have to have another listen to it when I can actually focus on it rather than just having it as something in the background playing. But yeah, so I'm now going to just edit this video. I have to reheat my coffee as well. I went to go and do it like 5 minutes ago, but the power was off, so the microwave wasn't working. So yeah, I will check back in with you guys when I have when I have some more updates for you. I am looking like a whole mess throughout this whole vlog. Like, look at that. everyone and good morning. So it is Sunday morning, it is almost 9 o'clock, and I have an update for you on the Poppy War. Obviously, I am now a little bit less than halfway. I've just reached part 2, so that's chapter 10. So I am on page 219 at the moment. So obviously I didn't get to 250 mark like I wanted to last night, but I stopped at 200. So that means that was my wrist. I don't know how many pages left. I think this book is 530 pages. I've got a lot more reading to do today, but I also have to film like 4 videos. So I don't know how much time I'm actually going to have for reading. And I can't stay up late either because I obviously have work tomorrow. So we shall see how this goes. I might end up having to push it till Monday night. But so far, really loving it. Rin is such a passionate and strong character. I admire her strength. And yeah, it's amazing so far. We've started to go more into like the religion and talking about the gods and stuff, and what it says here about the woman warrior weapon god, I think I'm understanding what that means, but I don't know yet. So anyway, coffee time, let's go. It's also cold again. Hello everyone, so it is much later now. I have makeup on, as you can tell, and I have filmed the videos that I needed to film, and I've just spent the rest of the afternoon catching up on some booktube vlogs, so I haven't really read much of this, which is very annoying. But I am about to just finish this one video, and then I'm going to get to reading and hope that I don't fall asleep, because I am feeling a little bit tired and a little bit ill, but I think that's possibly because I've eaten a lot of junk food over the last like 4 days. So I'm going to hopefully get some more reading done and hopefully not fall asleep. Do you know how hard it is to try and not fall asleep when you have a full face of makeup on? Hi, Bubba. And with a whiny cat who wants your constant attention. I'm still in chapter 10. I think I've only read about 6 pages and then I fell asleep. But we're not following the main character Rin anymore. This is a different character and I'm very confused. So I don't know what's happening anymore. Hello everyone. So it is 10 o'clock right now and I have just read up to chapter 15, which is 320 pages in. So I've read quite a bit today. Most of it I read just now before bed. It's crazy. It's crazy. The war has started. We're in it. We're doing magic stuff. It's insane. It's crazy. So I will be finishing the rest of it off tomorrow. I don't know when exactly. I don't know if I'll wake up early to read it or if I'll try and finish it after work. So I will have to see about that. I did have to sort of like stop for a moment because it started to get a little bit triggering for me, not in like there was just a lot of talk, very realistic talk about death and dying, and that sort of just sparked my anxiety a little bit, and I was like, okay, just take a break. So yeah, if you have problems with that, trigger warning for there. It only goes about 2 pages, I think. Just Ren talking about like the war and how she's going to have to fight in it, and just, a very realistic reaction to, well, you would be thinking if you had to go into a war. So yeah, trigger warning for that. I thought the big thing that everybody freaks out about was at chapter 12, but I think it might be chapter 21. So when that happens, I'll let you know, but we shall see. So, oh, hello, Prince. I have just read another like 60-ish pages, so I am now up to chapter 23, I believe, so I have about 100-ish pages left, I think. This book has so many trigger warnings, it is insane. Specifically in chapter 21, there is just every type of possible trigger warning you can think of, so please be aware for that. There's mentions of rape, sexual assault, murder, dismembering, castrating, the death of an infant, attack on a pregnant woman, just a lot of really, really not nice things. Yeah, I hope I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. It was very... Jesus Christ. So yeah, there was that. So yeah, I have about 100 pages left, and I'll probably finish that tomorrow. Didn't read anything yesterday. It is Tuesday evening now. Is it Tuesday? No, it's Tuesday. It's insane. It's insane. It's getting intense. Like, it was already intense before, but now like the level of intensity is just like raising. It's insane. So yeah, I will talk to you guys when I have another update. Look at this fluffy bubba. Look at how much fluff he has. Oh, big stretch for the pussycat. Oh, he does this thing where he... Hi, baby. Hi. He does this thing where he likes to get scratched on the back of his legs. It's very, very odd. Yes, Bubba. Yeah. Oh. Who's the prettiest boy in the whole world? Oh, this you. Who's your baby? Oh. Boop. A boop. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Belly scratch. Belly scratch. Oh, look at the face. Look at your beautiful face. Alright, so hello everyone. I have officially finished The Poppy War, and oh my god. So if you guys have seen the Goodreads review that I left, you will know that I gave it 3 stars. And that is mainly because although I did enjoy the book, I feel like it was definitely a setup for the rest of the series, which isn't bad. It's still a good series. It's still a good book. A lot of the military talk was really confusing for me, as well as it was kind of confusing remembering like everybody's names, because obviously they aren't exactly normal names. They are quite, you know, different, and so just that aspect of it was a little bit confusing to try and remember. And like the military part was quite heavy, especially after the first part of the book. So yes, and the whole talk of war and everything like that was a little bit hard to read, but like that's the whole point of the book. So yeah, I did enjoy it. I will be picking up the next book to see where it continues, because I was really interested in the magic system and the religion and stuff, and how exactly things were going to continue. Yeah, I will admit not much happened, which probably sounds a bit stupid because like I think the book is set over a course of like 2 years, almost 2 to 3 years, and the first part of the book is obviously Rin training and everything, which was fine. I really enjoyed that, but not much happened. Like, I don't want to give spoilers or anything, but yeah, not much happened, but it was still interesting to read. I am interested in continuing it, so I will be picking up the Dragon Republic, I think is what it's called. So yeah, also there is 1,000,001 trigger warnings for this book, and I'm not just going to say that. There is a lot of trigger warnings for rape, drug abuse, drug use, sexual assault, removal of a uterus, just a removal of an unborn baby. There is just a lot of bad triggers that if you think you might be slightly triggered by it, please go ahead and have a look at my Goodreads review, which I will leave linked in the description box. Please go and read that so you can see the trigger warnings that I've listed down in that review. So this is the end of the vlog. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys would like to see another vlog that is just solely on one book, please let me know what book you'd like that to be down in the comments below. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the like button. Yes, if you'd like to see more of me, then please go ahead and follow my Twitter and Instagram. Links are in the description box. And I will be going to read something a little bit more lighthearted. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in another video later on. I'm very cool, which is why I'm wearing this really cute PJ shirt.